Hi there, and welcome to the 3-Minute Marketer. Today, we're going to be talking about social media. Now, when I started my career almost 20 years ago, social media was not a thing, particularly in wealth management. When I talk about social media, it can still make some of our compliance friends get triggered, but by and large, social media has become a valuable communication tool in wealth management. And firms often ask me, where on social media should we post? How should we post? What channels should you use on social media? That question should always be answered by who are you trying to reach and who is your target audience? If your audience is a younger audience comprised mostly of millennials, you may want to give Instagram a try. Is your audience comprised of business owners, high-level executives? Then probably LinkedIn is your best bet. And if your audience is heavy with retirees and grandparents, you guessed it, Facebook is your best bet. But once you decide to post on social media, there are a few ground rules that help make it more successful. The first rule of social media is that you should be putting out good content. This can be internal content that you create, or it could be external content that you curate. All of it answering the questions and challenges that you hear most often from your clients. The second thing to keep in mind when it comes to social media is your frequency of posting. You cannot post once a year and think that it will make an impact. Frequency matters. Now, this causes a lot of anxiety with some of the clients with whom we work because they think that they have to be producing content on a weekly or bi-weekly basis, but that's not true. One piece of anchor content can generate 3, 4, even 5 social media posts. And again, you can be posting content that you find from external sources. So posting frequently isn't that much of a challenge. Another aspect to consider is, how does your social media feed look? Custom graphics have become the standard for social media feeds. And these custom graphics contribute significantly to the overall look and feel of your brand and help to give it some consistency between all the other channels, including your website. Our visual expectations have exponentially increased. People expect to see flashy, attractive things, and that's what it takes to get their attention. The fourth thing to consider is the kind of content you're posting on social media. Social media is great for multimedia content, which is podcasting, videos, audio clips. All of those things are going to make it easier to digest your content, and all of them perform exceptionally well on social. And finally, advertising. I always use advertising behind each of our clients' social media posts. This helps to go beyond your organic footprint into an inorganic footprint and just broaden your reach. As long as you're being very specific about the target audience that you're trying to reach, advertising can be very effective at expanding your footprint. Bottom line is that you should not be scared of social media, and it absolutely should be a core part of your communication strategy. If you have questions on how to get started, feel free to give us a call.